Hello and welcome to Faye Lynn's Lighthouse. I'm Faye Lynn and I'm super excited at this launch of the Bold Rebuild series. And I'm also super excited because I'm not doing it alone. Today I have a co-host with me, as you may have noticed, and she is the managing partner and co-founder of Faye Lynn's Lighthouse. I'd like you to meet Carol Lynne.
Thank you. As Faye said, I'm Carol Lynne, and I'm elated to be here with you today to walk you through the system, as the Bold Rebuild is very near and dear to my heart. Last year, I made a very bold step changing careers, and without this system, I would have never made that step.
And that's why we're so excited to launch this series. Carol and I have been friends for years, and we've gone through a lot of things together. Some hard, some great, some challenging. And we always knew from way back when we first met that we really work well together, that we really complement each other with our giftings and our talents. Things we worked on together, we wouldn't have to say, you go do this or you go do this. It just naturally functioned and flowed. But we really didn't know the reason why until a few years ago when I was certified as a DISC consultant, and tell them the results that we were getting.
Right. Well, thanks, Faye. The results were beautiful because if anyone who knows Faye knows that Faye is a visionary. She brings the encouraging word. She brings the energy. She is out there to push you to get to where you want to be, where you need to be. And if you know me, I'm the peacemaker. I'm the calm. I'm the steady. I'm the behind the scenes gal. It's just trying to make a path for you to get to where you want to go. And collectively, we do that so well.
It showed us the balance between both of us and that we can use our giftings in that way to help clients. That's why when people come to us, it makes such a transformation for them because they're getting a well-balanced system. We help people transform their lives by lifting them up in the way that they need to, but also helping them by creating a safe, comfortable environment where we can watch for their needs and be aware. And Carol really notices, she really notices things that I don't notice about people. And I really love that. We bring that into focus and we can move forward and help people in a really an amazing way.
That's right. And we both believe that no matter what you're going through, if it's been a divorce, if it's just a life change, and realistically, sometimes, let's face it, we just all sometimes feel stuck where we're at. This system will work and it will get you unstuck and get you moving forward in all that you want to be.
And that's what this series is all about. Before we go through the stages of the Bold Rebuild, I want to share with you a time in my life that I knew I had to do something. I had to change something. I just didn't know how. I went through a very painful divorce a long time ago, several years ago. My children were quite young. And I got into a very dark place. It was very overwhelming, challenging. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was scary. And I thought, I have a choice here. I can either stay in this dark place or I can move forward and I can be a light for other people around me, but also for myself. I can really do something that would make a difference. I could take this dark moment in my life and turn it around into something good. And also my faith journey was very important to me. And I knew that I could count on the light, that God was the light and he was going to help me through it. So I stepped out. And I didn't realize that the steps I was taking then would become the system, the Bold Rebuild system. And that's really how the whole lighthouse image started as well, because I wanted to be strong and bright for the people around me. And that really was the darkest, probably the darkest moments in my life. And from that came the brightest moment in my life.
That's beautiful, Faye.
Let's start by talking about what the Bold Rebuild actually is. The system is not about starting over from scratch. It's not about having a blank slate. That's exhausting and overwhelming. You don't want to start like that. It's about looking back at all the experience that you have and then making a plan to move forward to where you want to be. But it's not starting over. It's rebuilding. That's why it's a rebuild. You're building on all the experience that you've had throughout your life.
That's right. It's about starting from where you're at today. Using everything you've already learned in life, all the things, all the strength you've gained through the journeys, all the wisdom that you've collected, and it's just taking it and moving it forward in a new system.
Yeah, exactly. And you can reuse it over and over and over because look, between the two of us, we've been through a lot of major, even the last recent ones that Carol was talking about and mine from years and years ago. But every time you use it, it just gives you more clarity and more vision forward moving to the next time. We're going to share what the 4 stages are and how it meets you really right where you are. We'll walk through them today, and then we'll take them one at a time as we move on to our next shows. All right. Stage number 1 is your why. It's your guiding light. This is what you need to be clear on, because this is who you want to be and how you want to move forward in your life. So most importantly, we find out your why, your beacon. And we have a tool for doing that. And what is that tool, Carol?
We have a simple, powerful exercise called your beacon statement.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps you answer, my beacon is blank because I want to blank.
Stage number 2 is the current. The current is when you start to recognize what is in my life that's bringing me towards the end that I want to be at, and what is bringing me away from it. The current, and also currently, what is happening in my life. We need to find out the things that need to be removed, or things that be to be replaced with something that's a positive action step in your life. That's what the current is. Finding out where you currently are before you can decide how you want to move forward.
This stage is very important because you can't chart a good course if you don't know where you're starting from.
Yeah, that's true. You have to know where you're starting to be able to see where you want to go. And stage number 3 is the path. The path is really a clear plan. You have to re-engineer your goals. We have to look back and say, what do we want to do? How do we want to move forward? What do we need to add? What do we need to remove? So we found out in the current what's working, what's not working, and then we find out the path going forward. And this is a plan and a system that's very consistent. So if you keep following the path that you make, you're going to end up at the finish line where you want to be, what you decided that your why is, your beacon statement. Number 4 is the light ahead. This is about your impact. This is about rebuilding your life so that you naturally shine brighter to the people around you. And what do you always call that, Carol?
It's the beautiful ripple effect, Faye.
It's a ripple effect. So those are the 4 stages of the bold rebuild. And when you use them, you can think of them as a lighthouse. They are strong and solid. The system works. If you keep practicing that and moving forward in that system, then you will get to where you want to be, which ultimately is we want to be the light ahead. That's why stage 4 is light ahead. We're not doing this just for ourselves. We're doing it for the people around us. We want to be a bright light and be able to shine that brightness to everyone that we meet and help them get to a place where we're at now. We've seen lives changed with this system. We've seen people build new careers. They have worked through divorce and big transitions in their lives. It's just people not knowing where they want to move next. They've been carried along to a point where they don't even know where they want to go next. And that's where it can come in. And people do things that they never thought they could do. A lot of their dreams can come true once they know the system and take the stages and walk to the place that they want to end up.
That's right. It's not just theory. These steps work, and they bring about real change when you take them.
If you're watching this and you're ready to rebuild in any area in your life, then you've come to the right place. Keep watching. We're going to go through each step, and we're going to give you every practical tool that you could possibly need to keep moving on. I mean, obviously, it's great to work with us too, but you can do it on your own. You can take these steps and apply them to your life and move forward.
And if you haven't done so, subscribe, hit the button, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Sign up for notifications so you don't miss any of this series. It's going to be life-changing.
Yeah, it really is. And I don't know if our lives will change more or they're changing our lives too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We really can't do this without you participating with us. And thank you, Carolyn, for being here. Thank you for being on the show. I look forward to seeing you next time as we look at stage 1.